As simple as it sounds, setting a realistic budget that you can live a great life with is something that almost everyone struggles with. There's a simple rule that can make this easier to do. The basic rule of thumb is to divide your monthly after-tax income into three separate spending categories: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and your 20% for savings, or paying off debt. By keeping your expenses balanced across the main spending areas, you can put your money to work more efficiently. This is called the 50-30-20 rule. Depending what life you want to live, you can change to the rule that best suits that lifestyle. Let's show you how to prepare for that life that suits you. This is Top R Worldwide, and we help teach people on two of the most important factors of life: health and wealth. We are also going to take you on a journey to help you reach your full potential. If you are interested in becoming the best possible version of yourself, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video if you find it helpful. So the most common rule and the most realistic one is the 50-30-20 rule. So as we mentioned before, this is allowing 50% of your wage after tax for your needs, 30% of it is for your wants, and 20% for your savings. Now, what are your needs? Your needs are things like your bills, them reoccurring bills every month like mortgage, insurance, car payment. There are other rules like the 50-30-20 rule, such as 70-20-10, 50-20-30, and 50-40-10. This just depends on what life suits you the most. How can I live to the maximum on a budget without being broke? Let's show you how. Realistically, you want to calculate your net income. So as we mentioned before, calculating what amount of money you are working with after tax is the first step to take. Secondly, you want to track your spending. Once you know how much money you have coming in, the next step is to figure out where it's going. Tracking and categorizing your expenses can help you determine what you are spending the most money on and where it might be easiest to save. This can also help you realize that maybe some things that you are paying for you don't really need and can afford to live without. You can easily implement this into your life by noting down daily what you spend by your mobile phone, pen and paper, or even an app. There are apps out there that are very good to track your daily spending. Thirdly, you want to set realistic goals. Before you start driving through the information you've tracked, make a list of your short and long-term financial goals. Short-term goals should take around 1 to 3 years to achieve and might include things like setting up an emergency fund, paying down credit card debt, even getting the car you want, and also going on that holiday you've always wanted. Long-term goals, such as saving for your retirement or your child's education, may take decades to reach. Remember, your goals don't have to be set in stone, but identifying them could help motivate you to stick to your budget. For example, it may be easier to cut spending if you know you're saving for a vacation. The fourth step to take. This is where everything comes together, what you're actually spending versus what you want to spend. Consider setting specific and realistic spending limits for each category of expenses. You might choose to break down your expenses even further between things you need to have and want to have. For instance, if you drive to work every day, the car's fuel counts as a need. A monthly music subscription, however, may count as a want. This difference becomes important when you're looking for ways to redirect money to your financial goals. Even movie subscriptions can count as a want, so realistically you can live without. The fifth step is adjust your spending to stay on budget. Don't get carried away. Now that you've documented your income and spending, you can make any necessary adjustments so that you don't overspend and have money to put towards your goals. Look towards your wants as the first area to cut. Can you skip a movie night in the cinema for a favour of a movie at home? If you've already adjusted your spending on wants, take a closer look at your spending on monthly payments. On close inspection, a need may just be a hard to part with. If the numbers still aren't adding up, look at adjusting your fixed expenses. Could you, for instance, save more money on shopping around for a better rate for insurance? Such decisions come with big trade-offs, so make sure you carefully weigh your options. Remember, even small savings can add up to a lot of money. You might be surprised at how much extra money you can accumulate by making one minor adjustment at a time. Lastly, review your budget regularly. Once your budget is set, it's important to review it and your spending on a regular basis to be sure that you're staying on track. A few elements of your budget are set in stone. You may get a raise, your expenses may change, or you may reach a goal and want to plan for a new one. Whatever the reason, get into the habit of regularly checking in with your budget following the steps that we've been through. Budgeting is not just good for you personally, it also has an effect on people's first impressions of you. You come across to people, you are organised, have a plan, they know you look after yourself and gain respect a lot easier. This video is great for beginners starting out, looking to turn their life around and be more organised and live the life they want to live. If you like this content, feel free to help us out by liking the video and subscribe to our channel to keep you updated on weekly videos.